Hey, so I just want to thank everybody for. Hold on, let me get my life together over here. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to my free live tarot event. You know, where you can ask the one question for free. I haven't done an event in quite some time, so I decided to come on here and go live because I haven't went live in a while to do some of my free events. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not come on here and see if anybody want to ask a question? I try to go live from my event. I don't know what's going on. Reason why it won't let me click on my event to go live from the event. So hopefully, you can catch me now while I'm going live from my page and ask for one question. So how I do my live events is you can ask any question in any area of your life, whether it's concerning, your love life, romance life, money, or just major decision that you need to make in life. You can ask one question, and I'll pull some tarot cards on it, and I will confirm it with my personal oracle cards that I have handmade. And I do give personal readings, but I charge for my personal readings. Right now, I'm running a special for $40 on a personal reading for the whole month of April and May. If you want to catch me with that, DM me. You can DM me on Facebook under Star Family Healing Connection, or on Energy of Ocean on Instagram, or you can reach out to me on TikTok. I'm on YouTube as well. I'm pretty much on every platform, it is out there. And how I receive payment for my personal readings is through my Cash App. If you want to donate, don't want to read, just want to send a $1 donation even, Lex the Lyric Slayer $ on Cash App, or Lex I Slay merch on PayPal. Is how I receive payments for my personal readings and donations. So how I start off with my readings, I always sage and clear out the energy and ask for positive energy. Higher power of the highest white light, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. Can you cleanse me mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually? Remove all negative low vibrational energies and restore the energy back to positive energy of the highest white light of the universe. Cleanse the energy of my tarot cards. Remove all negative low vibrational energy from my tarot cards and restore the energy back to positive energy of the highest white light of the universe. Cleanse the energy of my oracle cards. Remove all negative low vibrational energy from my oracle cards and restore the energy back to positive energy of the highest white light of the universe. I call upon the energy of the highest white light of the universe to help assist me in my tarot card reading and my oracle card reading, to give me clear clairvoyant messages for clarity and confirmation, to guide me on my journey at the present moment, and let no blockages or interferences come in between the messages that I need to receive, from the 5D spiritual realm down to the 3D earthly realm. Now, I will be doing another free tarot card reading in about 2 weeks, so please be on the lookout for the posting that I'm going to make up, because I'm going to post like a week in advance before I do the reading, and let everyone know, to give everybody, good enough time to put down on your calendar when I'm going to do my next free event. Because this one, I'm not going to lie, it was random. I did not plan it. I just decided today, hey, why not give back to the community and give out to people that I care about and I love, that want to join, because I haven't done it in a while, because I kind of been focusing on clearing out my own energy and, manifesting my goals and, making money and I just recently moved not too long ago, so I've been getting my home together, been getting my personal life together, so it's been a lot going on. So, I had to get my own energy in life right first before I could give out readings. So now, since I'm kind of like getting back on track with things, I decided, okay, it's time for me to get back to my true calling and do what I love to do. in my readings, you know, if you want to join in, you can. If you don't want to ask a question and you just want to send some positive love and advice under this video, heart it, share it, put some heart faces on it, say you like it, you don't like it. You know, all feedback is welcome. I prefer positive feedback, but, you know, I'm not against negative feedback. It will help critique what I do. I don't take nothing the wrong way. I always here to improve myself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and to improve my craft as well. So, I'm thankful for all feedback. So, until someone joins, you know, I'm kind of just going to introduce myself for a little while. So, on my spiritual channel, I go by Energy of Oshun. And, you know, it's, you want to look that up. It's like an African origin background. If you want to get more details on why I chose that specific spiritual name to go under. And when I'm doing my music, I go under Lex the Lyric Slayer. So I have many talents. I like to do music. I like to design clothes. I like to do tarot readings. I like to give positive feedback and uplift the community. I like to drive dump trucks. I like to do a lot of different things. And I decided, instead of limiting myself down to one creative thing that I got blessed with as far as gifts go, I decided if I take interest in it, why not explore it all, pretty much, because I look at it like this here. You got one life to live, so why not live it? Like, why hold yourself back due to society or other people's opinions on how you should be, how you should show your creativity, how you should express your peace and your happiness. However you decide that's how you want to do it, I say go for it, because guess what? When you leave this earth and you dead, long and gone, what type of legacy are you creating? What are you leaving behind for future generations to know that was you, that was your stamp on life? So, you know, people who came from greatness, they never played it safe. They ventured out, they chased their goals, they lived their life the way they wanted to live it. So, my bit of advice to my loved ones and friends, family, and just people who don't know me but want to get to know me, live your life. As simple as that. Live it. Don't worry about judgment. Don't worry about people saying you can't do this, you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't be with this person, you shouldn't be with that person. Even when it comes down to your own sexual preference, I don't discriminate against none of that. I don't discriminate against your religious background, if you're spiritual, Christian, Buddha, whatever you choose to be. Everybody's path is different in life, is what I'm learning. And I judge a person hard. Are you a good person to me? Do you have good morals and ethics? Do you believe in God? Or I call him higher power. Like, have some type of background going. It don't really matter, you know, all the other stuff. All the other stuff really, I would say, is man-made, to be honest with you. We put so much heavy emphasis on placing people and things in boxes and titles that we forget to look at their heart. So I just say, live your life. Come out your shell. If you afraid to be a certain way, if you're afraid to live a certain way, if you're afraid to do certain things, go travel certain places, or be with the love of your life, go be it. Whether that's you having to get out of a dead-end relationship to go be with the person you really want to be with, or you got to leave a dead-end job to go chase your dreams and travel and go get money. However you need to do that to get to where you want to be, start taking those steps slowly but surely and changing yourself. Even if you have to, if you don't like ways about yourself, like you know, you've been told that you need to change this, change that. I say make that decision for yourself, not because somebody told you that you need to do certain things, but if you know deep down there's certain things that you want to improve and change about your own personality, don't be afraid. You're never too old to make certain changes to become the person that you want to be. I mean, I'm 38 years old, and I'm not going to lie, when I first started going through my transition and transformation on making changes about myself, I'm not gonna lie, it peaked at 28, and I knew it was some things I needed to change. But it really wasn't until I was like 33 where I was just like, I'm tired of living a certain way. I'm tired of reacting a certain way. I'm tired of dealing with certain people. And I knew that only I could make that change. So I did. And it was rough because, a lot of people fell off. A lot of people didn't accept the new version of me. A lot of jobs didn't fit the new person I was becoming. And I had to leave my old life behind to venture out and step into my new life. And believe me, stepping into my new life wasn't easy because it came with a whole lot of judgment. Because I grew up a Christian background, going to church, Sunday school, all that. And to go from there to straight spiritual, where I now practice with the church style within me. And I got my own altar here in my home. So my church started in my home. So to go from mingling with big crowds of at churches to singling down to being more spiritual, it was definitely, how should I say, I wouldn't say a culture shock, but it was a shock to my family. At first, they wasn't with it, okay? I got called all type of names just from family, society. I got called witch. I got called the devil, all type of things. But one thing I knew myself, and I knew my intentions, and I knew my heart, and I knew that I wanted her to fly. So I had to be mentally, physical, emotionally, spiritually strong and stand in my truth and stand in who I am, to not listen to those, just rude names and people trying to tell me who I am. I had to show the world who I am instead of people trying to tell me who I am. So I ain't gonna stand over here giving long speeches, but you get where I'm going with this. Like, life too short to be stuck in a box and unhappy and living your life to please other people. It's just, we in 2026. You ain't gotta hide or be embarrassed or be ashamed or, how should I say, self-sacrifice yourself and be unhappy just to please other people and their happiness. You gotta at some point ask, where do your happiness come in at? Where do your peace come in at? So you make sure when you're dealing with people, places, and things that it's an equal balance, that you make other people happy and they making you happy as well, and you making yourself happy. It starts there first, making yourself happy. Because if you can't make yourself happy, baby, you ain't about to make nobody else happy outside yourself. And that's just my tea for the day. So, with that being said, let's get it started. Let's get it started. High power, the highest white light, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest white light of the universe. What would you like the general public to know at the present moment when it's concerning guiding them for the rest of April and the month of May? Okay? So, I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to turn. We had two cards that came out. The first one is judgment. I look back with compassion for myself. Now, let's get on this card. So, with this card, if you have made bad judgment calls in the past, people judged you wrong, or you just didn't make good decisions in the past, look back with compassion for yourself, because you had to go through those things to be able to evolve into the person that you are. And if it wasn't for these events or people, places, things that you allowed to take advantage of you, or you took advantage of yourself when you didn't stand in your truth, it was all necessary for you to reach the person that you are becoming, or that you are today in 2026. So don't live so much on regret on what you didn't do right in the past. Go forward. Go forward with judgment, far as judge yourself on you had to go through these things. It was necessary for you to become the person that you are. But don't hold on to it so much till you can't stay stuck and live in the past. You can't forgive yourself, or you can't forgive the people who caused you wrong, and you can't forgive yourself if you caused yourself wrong. Excuse me. You got to be able to let things go so you can have a more peaceful, happier life. You know, if you hold on to stuff for too long, it will consume you. So that's basically what I get from this tarot card, this judgment card right here. Look back with compassion for yourself and forgive yourself and others who may have made bad judgment calls, made wrong decisions against you. Because it ain't always you got to do, you know, bad decisions and making mistakes. It can be people that made it against you, and you may have to, I say, forgive a person, and they may want to come in with an apology hoping for your forgiveness, and you're going to be in this judgment position on how are you going to, see, flip that in my hand. That's how I know I'm speaking the truth. You may have to make a judgment call on this person that may be coming back in your life, asking for your forgiveness because they possibly made a wrong decision, chose another person over you, didn't quite treat you right or value you, or this could have been you and you may be going back asking for forgiveness. Whatever the case may be, wherever you fit in this dynamic, be able to forgive and be able to offer forgiveness in order for you to move on with your life. Now, just because you offer forgiveness don't mean you have to let that person back in your life. That is your personal choice. But either way it go, you need to forgive to release and let go. Or a person may need to come in and ask for forgiveness so they can move on and have their closure and become a better person by learning from their mistakes and not making the same mistakes over and over again. The second card that came out for you is the Ace of Swords. I am ready for a breakthrough to success. Now, with this card, this apology that's coming in, whether somebody's coming to apologize to you or you're going to offer an apology, is going to be opening a new chapter in your life. It's going to lead to a breakthrough to success, whether that's you finding success with being able to let go of this burden, forgive them, and move on to your true person if it was a love situation. Or you being able to offer forgiveness to the person that's coming in asking for forgiveness, and you may choose to move on with this person and y'all have a successful relationship after this if this is a love situation. If it's not, if it's just a regular, you know, situation where it's not love involved, maybe it could have been a best friend situation. It used to be your best friend, y'all fell out with each other, they got to come back and ask for forgiveness because they didn't say something right or they didn't do something right. Or it could be a family situation. You fell out with a family member even, or a co-worker. You fell out with a manager, a co-worker, a neighbor even, a cousin, auntie, uncle, auntie, what they call it, auntie, aunt now. You know, everybody got different titles. Put that shit where it fit, baby. It may lead to success. Far as y'all may rekindle what y'all had in the past and decide that, okay, it wasn't too big to destroy the whole dynamic and we can start over fresh. Or it could be a situation where you just choose to be like, I forgive you. Ain't no little loss. I ain't holding nothing against you, but I don't want to let you back in my life permanently. But you here with me. We good. We just can't be in each other's life, but we good. It all really depends on the progress they made in the phase when y'all weren't talking and how bad did they mess up the dynamic that caused y'all not to talk, and how bad they messed up the dynamic when y'all wasn't talking, pretty much. Yeah, so you will have to assess that situation on what success, what this breakthrough that's leading to success is going to look like for you. Because with this Ace of Swords, this is my truth sword. It's bringing in a truth. No matter what that truth may be. Like I said, it could be a person that's coming in with the truth that's going to explain the reason why they reacted the way they reacted. Or if it's a love situation, they coming in with the truth, letting you know they choose you and they love you and they see you as their person. Either way, it's leading to success and a breakthrough. So until I get someone to tune into my live, I'm not going to do my oracle cards because that makes the reading a little bit more personal. And I wanted to save those cards, my oracle cards, for like if a person coming in asking you know, a one-on-one question for their own personal life. It kind of helps me to distinguish and break down more deeper on their questions. So, yeah. I'm going to save those cards for later and just do an angel number card for you. High power of the halfway light, spirit guides, the ancestors of the halfway light of the universe. Can I get an angel number card for the general public on what they may need to focus on for the month of April and May? Can I get one angel number card? Okay, well, for the looks of it, you got two that came out. So let's start off with the first one that came out. Angel number 1010. And what this angel number card is, it says, everything will be okay. And it's all going according to your plans and desires. The best times are coming. And you should expect good things from love and life right now. So remember when I was talking about the whole transition of, you know, you may have to make a judgment call on a person. And a person is coming in to speak their truth. That's going to lead to a breakthrough, to success. Well, if it's got something to do with your love life, this breakthrough to success, it's going to bring in good things into your love life right now. As far as they coming in with the truth to take accountability, basically. Take accountability for their actions, they wrong, and try to make things right. And they going after what they desire, which is possibly to rekindle with you. To rekindle the relationship, friendship, familyship dynamic, whatever role you fit on, reason why it broke off. Because everybody going through different transitions and phases. Some people transition their love life, some family situations, some dealing with money, job, co-worker relationship. Either way, everything is going according to plan. So if y'all had to break up or, how should I say, depart from each other, like y'all just could not be friends no more, y'all could not be lovers no more, couldn't be co-workers no more, y'all could not be cool family members no more, they had to be separated from you to learn your value. That was the only way they were going to be able to appreciate you. Because you know how sometimes you could be right up on a person so much that you truly can't see what they offering you and what they mean to you. Well, sometimes a person have to miss you to know, to understand what you bring to their life. And this transition of a breakup or departing situation was very necessary for the breakthrough that's coming in. In other words, y'all gonna have a better dynamic if you choose to accept this person's apology and let them back into your life. Y'all gonna have a better understanding towards each other, a better level of respect towards each other, better value and love for each other, and it's gonna work itself out if you're willing to be brave enough to forgive this person. Let them put effort in, okay? And show you that they're truly sorry. Don't just accept the apology, like, all right, yay, we best friends again, girl. No, you let a person earn you, basically. In other words, let me see what you're gonna do. I'm willing to give you the stage. Show me what you're gonna do with it. I'm willing to give you the opportunity. Show me what you're gonna do with it. In other words, I can't just let you back in, open arms, open heart, when you know you kind of just played me to the left. Everything I want should have been in the box to the left. Okay, but you can't allow them the chance to show you what they're working with and give them grace, basically. The next card that came out was angel number 1811. And it says, you need to live your life by your own rules, by being unique. Always aim to reach your full potential in life. Don't allow obstacles or challenges from others to stop your success. Set goals and keep focused. So pretty much when I was describing the Judgment Tarot card and the Ace of Swords, I am ready for breakthrough to success. This pretty much confirming what I said. Live by your own rules, by being yourself, being unique. Always aim to reach your full potential in life and don't allow obstacles or challenges from others to stop your success. Set goals and keep focused. In other words, you know, it's going to always be somebody where if you say, hey, I want to go up, they're going to say, go down. If you say I like red, they're going to say like green. Green is better. You could even tell a person, hey, I want to be an astronaut in life. And they're going to say, you should be a cook like your dad. Follow your own life path. Because I can guarantee you the person that's trying to redirect you off your path or what you know you really need to be doing in life, I can guarantee you they ain't finna let you redirect them off theirs and tell them what to do and how to live their life. I can guarantee you that. So, live it. I don't give a crap what it is. If you finding yourself even, if you're finding your identity, let's put it that way. Because I was going to say, if you're trying to find your sexuality, but that's your personal preference. So we're going to go with, if you're trying to find your identity, and you, because I know somebody in this situation where they like masculine things and feminine things. They don't pretty much like to fit in a specific gender role. Like, they a dude and they like to wear girl stuff, or they could be a girl like to wear dude stuff. And back in the day, when I was, how should I say, ignorant to the situation, ignorant to people, and just, I'm gonna just keep it real, judgmental, very judgmental. I was not very understanding of that. And now since I have got older, I have realized if I'm not trying to make this person my person, why am I worried about their sexual preference? If I'm not trying to make this person my twin flame, my soulmate, my life partner, why am I worried about this person on who they like, what they like to wear, where they like to go, and what they like to do? I should not be. I just shouldn't. In other words, I'm looking at the wrong things. I should be judging their heart. How are they treating me as a person? Do they show up for me? Do they take accountability? Are they there for me when I'm sad? Am I there for them when they sad? Like, how are we interacting with each other on a high vibrational, good soul tie level, basically? So I had to learn as a light worker living the human experience. Because the world will try to push you to judge others harshly and judge yourself harshly. And what I have came to the conclusion on, love and be loved. That's all it is. It's just that simple. We as humans make it so hard. Just love and be loved. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to focus on. Being a good person to somebody and to yourself and following your own path. Don't worry about somebody else's path. Follow your own path. So if your path ain't that, that's cool. Only worry about what you got going. Your motion. What's your motion? What you got going. So what I don't realize, a lot of people be so heavily invested into other people's lives and motion that they can't even focus on their own life. So I just learned, if you focus on your own happiness instead of somebody else's, you'll get to your own happiness quicker. Clock that. I'm just saying. Words of wisdom from your girl, Energy Ocean. Okay? But I'm like 40 minutes into the reading, and I haven't had someone to tune in, which I can understand because, like I said, this was last minute. It was not planned at all. And hopefully when I do my next reading, give me 2 weeks. That's all I need. And believe me, my readings is going to be on a Sunday. That's because my only little off day. Because I normally give up my other off day to go get overtime. So Sundays be my chill day. So that's going to be my days I do my reading on. So give me 2 weeks. And in a week, I'm going to post when I'm going to be doing the next free event. So that way, I can give people more opportunity to tune in and actually ask a one-question reading. If you missed this reading, by all means, please, if you want to rewatch this video, maybe you can get something from it. Share it if you support me. Share it to your story. Share it to your page. Post it on your Instagram if you're on Instagram. Download the video, share it on your TikTok. Like, I'm just here trying to uplift. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm passing through. I'm a passing through soul. I ain't here for a long time. I'm here for a short time. And while I'm here, I just try to make my imprint on the world. I try to put down my legacy on the world. And I'm walking in my purpose. This is my purpose. To help others. Some people's purpose is to help others through drawing. Everybody got different gifts. How should I say? Different gifts on how to heal, uplift. This just so happened to be mine. I work with my hands. And I use cards, tarot cards. And I use my throat chakra, my voice to uplift people. I use my energy, my hugs, just good words, positive words of affirmation, being a good listener, being a good, as good as I can be. I'm not perfect, but trying to be a good mother, a good sister, a good aunt, a good friend, a good co-worker, just good all the way around, you know. I realize no human is going to be perfect while we live in our human experience, but you're supposed to strive every day to get better and better to become the best person that you could possibly be before you leave this realm, this earthly realm, this 3D earthly realm. So that's all I'm trying to do. But peace, love, and life from your girl, Energy or Ocean. If you're not into my whole messages when it comes to this, check out my music, Lex the Lyric Slayer. I'm on all music platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Shazam, YouTube. You know, because this might not be your spiel. This might not be your cup of tea. And you might resonate more with my music. Either way, I'm going to uplift and get my gifts out how I know how to do. So, have a good night. If it's daytime we watching this video, have a good grand rising. And catch me on my next live, baby.